will be the Nittany Lions to get this underway. They come in 12-2 on the year with Michigan State at 10-4. Angelina Stark is the one to get things underway. And we're off from rec hall. Encore through the middle, blocked and covered by Michigan State. Another block. Spartans keep it up. Encore one more time. And we're off and running from State College with the Spartans going up by one early.
Yeah, 2 quick blocks there by Penn State, but to no avail. Encore stayed really positive. Good job by the Spartans offense. They're staying alive and making the play.
Encore back to serve for Michigan State. Williams denied. One more time. Kashana Williams has Penn State's first point. She had 17 kills against Wisconsin. Hit at a clip of 419, was the go-to player in Madison.
Yeah, Kashana Williams, she's the leader of this Penn State attack. 137 kills on the year, and as you said, 17 at Wisconsin. Very dangerous for Penn State.
Allie Holland serves it away. Blocked again by the Nittany Lions, but covered by the Spartans. Trammell off the block through the middle. Taylor Trammell, the Purdue transfer, has been a big presence in the middle this season.
Yeah, another transfer from Penn State. Taylor Trammell, great job there, attacking the net with ferocity to get Penn State the 2-1 lead.
Another block at the net, but it's covered again by Michigan State. O'Gorman's attack goes long, and rather they'll be bailed out. A net violation called against Kashana Williams for Penn State. Ties it back up.
Yeah, tough break there for Penn State. They're really aggressive, as we said, at the net. Second in the nation in blocks. Maybe a little too aggressive there, net violation.
And they'll go back on top after the service error from Meredith O'Gorman. Came in with 17 service aces, and now she goes into double digits with errors. That's just her 10th of the season.
Yeah,
Zoe Wetherington checks in for Penn State.
One of the most reliable.
Oroka.
One of the most reliable servers there for Michigan State and O'Gorman, just unable to get it going there.
Elisaya's serve, a little tough to handle for Swain. Blocked at the net. And a free ball pushed over. Wetherington down the line. Doesn't catch it as it lands out of play.
Yeah, Wetherington there, just tough break, trying to get the attack just outside. Nearly able to get the point, but Michigan State gets a break.
Uzama with the serve. Williams down the line, and what a dig there by Michigan State. Floated back over and slammed home by Aaliyah Moore. Adam, you were talking about her in the pregame. There's her first kill, and what a great job by Nalani Yosia, the libero, with an excellent dig on that attack from Williams.
Yeah, the Spartans libero did a great job, and Aaliyah Moore, the transfer from Illinois State, with the perfect kill. That's what she does.
Penn State gets back to tie it up off another service error by the Spartans. A couple substitutions coming in. It's 2 freshmen, Jillian Grimes coming in, and Alexa Markley, the freshman out of Peachtree City, Georgia, lining up in the front row alongside Wetherington and Trammell, and Grimes is back to serve. Setter dumped by Bishop, read by Vilanovic. Wetherington cross court.
Another great kill there by Wetherington. She's had some opportunities today. She's getting a good ball on it. That wasn't able to stay in and get Penn State the point.
Grimes, a line drive, kept up out of the back row. Moore denied at the net, but it lands out of play. And Aaliyah Moore has her second kill.
Yeah, Trammell and Wetherington with a good block there, just unable to keep it in play. And as you said, Moore gets her second kill. She's going to be very active for that Spartans right around the net all game.
It's Yosia back for the Spartans, the libero. Weatherington tips it off the block. Moore one more time. Aaliyah Moore off to a flying start. Already 3 kills for the sophomore outside hitter. My apologies there, Adam.
Oh, no, you're fine. Coming over here, Aaliyah Moore from Illinois State, already 3 kills, getting off to a hot start. Big match against Penn State. She looks real comfortable here at Rec Hall.
Trammell through the middle. Yosia again with another excellent dig, and the free ball pushed over. Trammell one more time, tipped at the net, and Yosia's there once more. And Aaliyah Moore with Michigan State out of system, not able to get full contact on the ball, and sends it into the net.
Yeah, she's someone that she loves to attack the net, be close to the net. That time a little far away, tried to get one over right into the net. Not what you wanted. Penn State gets the point out of it.
Moore off the block. Elisayo with a beautiful save. Occur one more time. Moore once again, and she's able to tip it off the block. And Aaliyah Moore has 4 kills already. She's showing why she's the go-to hitter.
Yeah, she's the go-to, and every time we've seen some scramble situation now for the Spartans a couple times, they just try to find Aaliyah Moore. They've done it a lot, and she's been really productive for the Spartans.
Back is Julia Bishop, the setter, and her serve is well long. Bishop started the year primarily as a defensive player, but with an injury to Zoe Nunez, she's become the primary setter for this Spartan team.
Yeah, that's now 3 service errors for the Spartans already. That's not what a stat that Leah Johnson's going to be happy about.
Mandy Moroka back to serve. Moore one more time. Grimes slides in. Elisaya. Salesa Elisaya calls her own number. Puts Penn State back on top.
As I said, Elisaya, normally not someone that goes for the kills on her own. That time just calls her own number. As you said, great play, and Penn State gets another point out of it.
Moore off the block and down onto the hardwood. I sound like a broken record, but Aaliyah Moore's just on fire right now. Already 5 kills through the first 8 Spartan points.
Yeah, she's going to get a well-deserved rest. Aaliyah Moore, as you said, on fire, 5 kills early. Penn State's going to have to neutralize her if they want to walk out of here with a win.
Jalen Swain comes in for the serve. Holland on the slide, blocked at the net, covered and pushed back over. Holland going through the middle, and Bishop dives in. Ball bouncing around, and it's blocked to the net and falls on the Spartan side. First block of the afternoon for Penn State. Double block with Allie Holland.
Yeah, Markley and Holland there with a great job on the block for the Nittany Lions. That's what they needed. Another scramble situation. The Spartans have been capitalizing. Penn State finally able to make a point of their own out of it.
Float serve from Stark, clips the top of the net. Williams, a little too strong, sends it over the back line.
Yeah, can't blame him going to Kashana Williams there, trying to get an attack just a little too strong. Hopefully she stays aggressive. That's really key for Penn State.
Neil Okur is in for the serve. Williams one more time, cross court and converts.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead.
Marker Colley obviously was on the staff for 4 years prior to taking the head coaching reins. Leah Johnson coming over from Illinois State, so kind of different philosophies. Penn State, same old, while Michigan State, change of culture here with Leah Johnson.
And out of the timeout, it's Penn State with a double block. Allie Holland and Kashana Williams.
Yeah, Allie Holland's been very active at the net getting blocks, and that's exactly what Penn State needs. They want to be at the net, create plays, defense and offense.
Already Holland's second block of the match. Kerr through the middle. It's tipped up by Holland once again. Here's Williams off the block. So much power off the arm of Kashana Williams out of Long Beach State. And Penn State starting to pull away a little bit here towards the tail end of set one.
Yeah, starting to get some separation. Kashana Williams, we saw her lose one out of play once today. When you go up to block it, she just has so much power, hard to get it off the first touch.
It's Allie Holland once again. This time with Salesa Elisaya, another double block, and it's another timeout by the Spartans. A 6-point lead for Penn State.
Yeah, just their defense at the net has been awesome. Holland getting the credit for that one.
Penn State. Angelina Stark will get things underway after the second timeout taken by the Spartans. Clips the top of the net. Cross court, Milanovic with a phenomenal dig. Williams down the line, off the block.
There's another one where Kashana Williams, just so much power when she comes to the net. It's just almost impossible to block it. When you get fingertips on it, almost always going to be a point for Penn State. And I think we might have a challenge here by Leah Johnson on this call, or an injury.
Might be an injury. They're looking at Meredith O'Gorman. A 6-0 run. O'Gorman's okay, and she stays in the match as Stark readies once again. Floated back over. Holland on the slide and into the chest area of Jalen Swain. Holland, she's had the blocking going. Now she gets on the board with her first kill.
Yeah, she's had some opportunities around the net, haven't been able to get that kill, but finally gets one as Penn State continues to gain separation here in the first set.
Another block and pushed back over. Stark from the back row and just doesn't catch it cleanly off her hand. And the 7-0 run is stopped in its tracks as Michigan State gets back on the board.
Yeah, I think Stark there kind of just wanted to float it over, but didn't get a good hand on it, just kind of floated right into the net. So the Spartans, opportunity now, down 23-16. A lot of work to be done, but it's got to start right away for the Spartans.
Neil Kerr with the serve. Williams off the block, out of play. Penn State on set point.
And the crowd coming to their feet here at Rec Hall for set point as Penn State looking to close out set one and snap that 6 straight sets losing streak that Penn State had going after back-to-back sweeps.
Trammell through the middle, centered up, pushed back up. Morioka. And Williams' attack goes wayward after a long rally between the two sides.
Yeah, as you said, really long rally there, and Kashana Williams shows the power there, just goes way long. And now again, Michigan State, an opportunity to maybe steal this set. They got to get it all right away, 24-17.
Set one to the Nittany Lions. Williams ends it. Penn State closes it out on an 8-2 run. Williams paces the Nittany Lions, 6 kills on 10 swings. Julia Bishop sets up in front of the Penn State pep band and gets set 2 underway. And it's Aaliyah Moore getting in on the defensive action. She's been all over the court offensively, but it will be a point for Penn State as a net violation called against Michigan State.
Yeah, Moore came over there. That's where they're going to get, and definitely a tough break because Aaliyah Moore, who's played really well today, gets a perfect block, unable to get the point.
Through the middle, it's Meredith O'Gorman and a one-armed save by Morioka, but it will not get back over as Holland tried to race to the back row to save it. And Michigan State gets on the board with a kill from Meredith O'Gorman.
Yeah, that's what you need. Obviously, get on the board. You don't want to dig yourself a hole. Penn State finished the first set really hot. It's important for Michigan State to weather that storm early here in set 2.
Williams' swing from the left side is touched at the net.
It didn't see much there. I'm assuming they might get O'Gorman there with a touch, but Penn State catches a break. But Williams, again, just showing the power. Barely hit that one and went long.
7 kills for Williams so far. Salisa Elisaya has 13 assists. The big transfer from Purdue, Taylor Trammell's been also a huge blocking presence for Penn State through the early going, and now she gets her first block of the night, or of the afternoon, rather.
Trammell with the perfect block there. Again, getting Penn State aggressive at the net.
Off the block once again. From the back row, it's Stark. Stark coming off a rough outing against Wisconsin. No kills on 4 errors, but here she comes soaring through the back row and splits it through the double block in the middle.
You just straight from the back, aggressive right to the net with the perfect kill.
Trammell off the block. Taylor Trammell has her 3rd kill. And Penn State off to a roaring start here in set 2. 4-0 run. It's 5-1 Nittany Lions, and Leah Johnson's going to take another timeout.
Leah Johnson's been trying to call timeouts and weather this storm. Penn State just remains hot.
Another tip at the net. Williams pinpoints it to the back corner.
Yeah, Williams knew exactly what she was doing there. Slightly, just slowly going up, a little away from the net, just perfect touch. Picks her spot perfectly right in the back of the Michigan State defense for the kill.
It's now a 5-0 run for Penn State. Back set to Encore. Free ball pushed over. Milanovic with a nice dig. Here's Williams. Off the block again. Penn State on a roll right now. A 6-0 run, and if you carry it back over towards the end of set 1, it's a 14-2 run overall.
Yeah, Penn State, they're just starting to pull away, and they're clicking on all cylinders. This is a team that's been waiting for this opportunity after 2 disappointing performances in the last 2 matches. They're doing a great job, and there's an ace.
It's all coming up Penn State's way. And there's another Michigan State timeout. The southpaw, Salisa Elisaya, a service ace, makes it 8-1 Penn State. Unburned both their timeouts here through set 2. Weatherington blocked at the net.
That's Duzema there right at the net making a good block, and that's what Michigan State needed. As we said, everything was going Penn State's way. Get the block, see maybe if that ignites the Spartans team.
Kerr was also in on the double block with Duzema. Pushed back over, and O'Gorman taking advantage of the scrambled Nittany Lions. 2 straight points for the Spartans out of the timeout.
That's another good block at the net, really, for the Spartans that set up that kind of scramble situation. So defense at the net starting to become a toll here for the Spartans.
Weatherington off the block. It's been a lot of Kashana Williams, but the transfer out of Utah, Weatherington totals her 4th kill.
You know, you have Kashana Williams on one side and Weatherton on the other. That's just a lot of power on those 2 outside attack spots for the Nittany Lions.
Jillian Grimes comes in. Solo block is kept up by Michigan State. Here it's O'Gorman throwing it down.
O'Gorman starting to make her presence known here as it's really do or die time in this set for Michigan State. Dug themselves a hole. O'Gorman trying to help dig this team out of it.
Markley from the left side. Markley one more time. And just goes long.
It just went long there. Again, another good attack by Penn State. Markley had an opportunity, just a little long. Tough break for Penn State.
O'Gorman's serve goes long. Hadn't seen it in a little while, but there's the 6th service error by the Spartans.
Yeah, not what you want if you're the Spartans there. As we said, 6 service errors, 5 came in the first set, and it was a lot kind of in a row. So hopefully, if you're a Michigan State fan and supporting your coach, Leah Johnson, you don't have that problem.
Is set to go. Penn State with a 10-5 lead here through set 2. It's another block. And who else would it be other than Allie Holland? That's her 4th, combines with Zoe Wetherington. It's a 6-point lead now.
And Leah Johnson back out of her chair to talk to the official. And she is not happy right now.
They've gotten the sub in. It's Avery Horaci. Duzema off the block. Or Duzema, my apologies. Makes it 11-6.
And Duzema with another good attack at the net. Goes right through the blockers to get the kill. And we'll see what she can do here as now she goes back into the service position.
Wetherington, a tap over. Comes back down and pushed over once again.
Yeah, that was Wetherington, just good ball there, but looks like they're going to have a net violation against Penn State, so they'll lose the point.
Illegal contact called against Wetherington. What an excellent dig there by Nalani Yosia. She's been all over the court. So has Allie Holland.
You haven't seen a lot of that from Holland today. Not a lot of kills. She's been really more defensively with the blocks, but gets a kill there. Just perfect setup by the Nittany Lions.
That's her 3rd kill. Mandy Morioka with the serve. It goes long. And after a 7-point lead to start for Penn State, Michigan State has slowly crept back into it. Nalani Yosia back for the Spartans in front of the green and white bench. And her serve goes long.
Yeah, it's now 7 service errors for the Spartans. Again, it's a problem when you come on the road and you're playing a top 25 team, a top 15 team in Penn State's case. You have to be clean. You can't have unforced errors. There's another service error, as we said, 7 now for Michigan State.
Off the block. Williams, and she's denied at the net. A double block coming from Neil Okur and Julia Bishop. Williams has had the hot hand, but she's denied this time by the Spartans.
It's one of the first times we've seen the ball come back to her, Julia Bishop. We haven't seen her a lot around the net trying to make blocks. Gets one there, and a crucial one for Michigan State.
Williams not denied this time.
And that'll get Kashana Williams into double digits now with 10 kills. Great setup there by Penn State and perfect attack. And Kashana Williams just continues to really hurt this Michigan State defense.
Pinballs around off the serve from Holland. Blocked and covered. Moore one more time off the block. Haven't called Aaliyah Moore's name in a little while, but now she's up to 7 kills.
Yeah, she kind of rotates out with the way Leah Johnson rotates. As Aaliyah Moore comes in really to get her attacks and then will come out. Comes back out there right after getting another kill.
Swain catching the corner. Service ace for the Spartans. That serving substitution between Swain and Moore working out for the Spartans. Nearly another there. And a center line violation against Penn State. Brings Michigan State back within a pair.
Yeah, Alicia was trying to dive down there to make a play, and I think she just creeped over the line, and that's where the call came.
And they're gonna mop up some moisture built up on the court. Williams from the 10-foot line. Back set to O'Gorman. And her attack goes long, nearly hitting the official down the line.
Yeah,
we might have a challenge here from head coach Leah Johnson.
Yeah, that's the initial signal, and that's what we're going to do. Maybe challenging for a tip at the line. Penn State, obviously, they've been really aggressive at the net, trying to get blocks, so we haven't seen the replay yet, but possibly an opportunity there, maybe for a tip.
And the call is confirmed. Point stays for Penn State. Michigan State will be left with one challenge. And it'll be Salesa Elisaya to serve. Out of South Jordan, Utah, came over in the offseason from Cal State Bakersfield. Blocked at the net, it's pinballing around. The free ball pushed over by Uzama.
Yeah, that's all set up there by Taylor Trammell. Great play right at the net. Another block for her. She's been real active, as you said, right in the center of that net, making plays. Another solo block for her.
O'Gorman, Stark with the back row dig. Williams' roll shot is blocked. Trammell taps it down.
And there's Trammell again. We've mentioned a lot. The Purdue transfer right at the center of that net. Just perfect placement. Not much power, just a nice touch right into the open spot for the kill.
Elisaya with the service ace. That's her second. She's had both aces so far for the Nittany Lions. Makes it 18-12. It's a 4-0 run. We saw a similar story in the first set where Michigan State kept it close, but Penn State flexing its muscles towards the tail end one more time. But there's a service error from Elisaya.
Yeah, this has just been the problem for Michigan State so far today. They have stretches where Penn State's able to gain separation from them. They haven't been able to keep it close for a consistent period of time, and now they've just been playing in a hole trying to fight their way out each set so far.
Off the top of that, Stark keeps it alive, and the free ball pushed over by Villanova. Another block at the net, comes back over. Trammell has trouble corralling it. And Aubrey O'Gorman picks up the kill, and we're seeing a discussion here.
Yeah, Schumacher-Cauley was immediately upset about the call. I think something maybe about a line issue, but not going to get the call.
Penn State with another Great blocking presence there. But O'Gorman just able to get enough of it. Wetherington.
And that's where Penn State's had a lot of their success, on the outside of the net, coming back in with Wetherington and Williams. Wetherington getting a great kill there to extend this Penn State lead.
Jillian Grimes in for the serve. Through the block and down, and on the board off the bench is Ceylin Aslian. Freshman outside hitter out of Turkey.
As you said, Aslian coming in and immediately making her presence known with a kill there. That's what they're going to need. They're Michigan State, again, we said they've been in a hole a lot so far this match. Going to have to start to make some plays.
Here's Wetherington from the far side, and it goes long.
You kind of sailed on her a little bit there. Showing the power, just unable to put it in the right spot.
So Michigan State pulling it back once again. And that catches the line. A service ace for Michigan State and a timeout by Penn State. The Spartans were down early, but now not out of it yet. They have pulled it back. They're within 2, and we'll be back after a timeout with Penn State up 19-17. And Avery Horace gets it underway. Markley's swing is blocked. Michigan State, and they're within 1.
That's Bishop in there again on a block. And Michigan State, as you said, within 1 now, with down big early, 8-1, coming all the way back in set 2, maybe trying to steal it and tie it up here at 1 set apiece.
Spartans now within 1, and now it's a 2-point lead as Taylor Trammell goes through the middle. Our 5th kill.
Yeah, Trammell went right at Aubrey O'Gorman at the center of the net and wins that one to get the lead back to 2 for the Nittany Lions.
And Evie Duzema getting through the double block at the net. And Duzema back to serve with the Spartans only trailing by a point. Time called by the officials. The one-handed set to Wetherington is blocked at the net, and we are tied. It's Aubrey O'Gorman and Aaliyah Moore combining with the double block.
You know, Aaliyah Moore, fresh off the bench there. When she's been in, she has been effective and does it again right there.
Tapped over, bodies converge, and it'll be a point for Penn State. Allie Holland with the kill as Penn State goes back up by 1. Mandy Morioka in to serve for Penn State. Saw a lot of Spartans collide on the court on that last rally.
You clean up a little bit of the moisture on the floor. As Penn State looking to extend and close out this set, as Michigan State's done a great job fighting back, and they'll get one there.
Another huge play by the Spartans. It's Julia Bishop, the setter dump. Worked to perfection.
Yeah, Penn State was not ready for that at all. Credit to Bishop, makes a big play. And as we said, right back to a tie. The Spartans just hanging around here in set 2.
It's Nalani Yosia. Her serve. Markley blocked at the net. It's coming up all the Spartans' way now. They're on top 22-21, another double block.
As you said, another double block. Michigan State at the net's really good. And here's another timeout by Penn State. Got to weather this storm now, trailing for the first time in set 2.
It's Encore and Bishop once again. And we'll step aside as the Spartans now on top here in set 2 on Big Ten Plus. Alani Yosia is to serve for Michigan State. We're back after the timeout. Floated back over and slammed on home by Aaliyah Moore.
Yeah, she rotates out in this lineup for Michigan State, but when Aaliyah Moore has been on the floor, she has been a difference maker for the Spartans now. 8 kills and giving Michigan State a chance here in set 2.
Blocked and covered. Moore one more time. For the third time, and it's long. Couldn't get it through the blocking presence of Allie Holland. And Penn State back within 1.
Yeah, as you said, Penn State right back within 1. They've been trying Aaliyah Moore. They went to her 3 times on that one rally. And Leah Johnson was not happy with the way they drew that one up, right out of her seat to talk to her Spartans.
Another setter dump from Bishop, and the Spartans are on set point.
Yeah, Bishop, that's the second time she's done that, just catching this Penn State team off guard. And now Bishop will serve with a chance to give Michigan State set 2 and tie it up at 1 apiece.
Free ball roll shot. Blocked again at the net. One more time. Off the block, and the Spartans take set 2. Angelina Stark gets set 3 underway. And it's a hitting error by Duzema. And it's a point to Penn State to get set 3 off and running.
Yeah, Duzema, she's been real active with opportunities. There's a attacking error. And to see if Penn State can capitalize. They jump to an early lead in set 2. See if they can do the same here in set 3.
Tipped up at the net. It's Williams. Duzema again off the block, and this time able to get up for the kill.
Yeah, Duzema, I think she's been one of the go-to players for the Spartans. If you look at it, when Aaliyah Moore is not in the game, they're going to Duzema, and Duzema's been doing a great job early in set 3 here. Go to her once or an attacking error, and then gets a kill there.
And there's those service errors rearing its head once again. Penn State now up by 1. Now the 8th service error by the Spartans.
As I said, now up to 8 service errors. Something we said, when you come on the road in the Big Ten, you cannot have unforced errors like that.
And Duzema goes long. That's the second time she's had a hitting error here in set 3. She also has the only kill so far for Michigan State.
Yeah, Duzema active for the Spartans here early in set 3, trying to get her involved.
And now Allie Holland with a service ace. Continuing to attack Duzema, this time on the reception. And Penn State off to an early lead here in set number 3.
Yeah, Allie Holland's been very active around the net. Now getting a service ace, doing it all for the Nittany Lions today as they lead 4-1 in set 3.
Through the middle, it's Aubrey O'Gorman. That's just her second kill
Yeah, it's one thing we have not seen a lot from the Spartans is attacking the center of the net, been really outside. There goes straight to the center to O'Gorman, and she makes them pay.
Williams cross court, a thunderous strike.
Nobody will ever doubt Kashana Williams' power. She has it all right there. It's all about placement. When she puts it in the right spot, it's almost unstoppable and an automatic point for Penn State.
Attacking Yosia, the libero, on that last point. And Elisaya, who's had 2 service aces, has the opposite here on a service error.
We've seen a couple of them by Penn State today where they just grazed the top of the net. Most of them have been flipping over for Penn State's favor. That one unable to do so. So tough break there for Penn State. Now as we said, 5 service errors for the Nittany Lions.
Weatherington goes cross court. Yosia on the dig. Trouble on the free ball, goes out of play off Aaliyah Moore.
Yeah, Leah Moore back in the game there. And, just tough break, a little miscommunications there by the Spartans. And again, just not giving themselves opportunities to get those kills.
Grimes in with the serve. Setter dumped by Bishop. This time, Bilanovic reads it. Moore. Bilanovic again. Markley down the side. Tapped over and down by Taylor Trammell.
Yeah, Taylor Trammell has owned the center of the net for Penn State, and she gets another one there. Anything coming in lightly around the center net, Trammell's going to clean up and get Penn State points.
Now up to 6 kills for Taylor Trammell, hitting at a 500 clip. Joust at the net. It's won by Julia Bishop, going up against Trammell.
Yeah, Julia Bishop, surprisingly, has been very active. It kind of took her a little bit to be active around the net, but she's starting to really make her presence known, and that time going right up against Trammell and winning the battle.
A miscommunication there between Penn State players as Weatherington and Elisaya not on the same page, and the ball drops.
Yeah, that's not what you like to see if you're Penn State. A high ball there, a lot of time to talk it over, and just a miscommunication. Tough break for Penn State.
Markley cross court from the left side.
Yeah, Alexa Markley's had opportunities, hasn't been able to capitalize a lot. That's her 8th opportunity, only her 2nd kill. Able to get one there. Perfect placement, though, by Markley on that one.
Floated back over. Holland slams it off the top. The overpass from Michigan State off the serve from Bilanovic. And Allie Holland has her 5th kill.
And one thing to note, Penn State is not given any leeway when there's overpasses. They are right there ready to go, and they make Michigan State pay there. It looks like we have Julia Bishop a little shaken up for the Spartans.
Aaliyah Moore with a powerful strike. We've seen Kashana Williams with the power, and now Aaliyah Moore getting in on the fun.
Yeah, every time Aaliyah Moore's been set up in a good spot, she has made Penn State pay, and she does it again right there.
Trouble on the receive. Here's Markley. Moore one more time, tips it off the block, and she's into double digits with kills. That's her 10th. And Michigan State pulls within 2.
He had 10 kills on 23 attempts, so she has been really active. And like we said, if she gets an opportunity, she's going to make Penn State pay.
Weatherington. We've seen Williams with the power and Weatherington showing she's got some as well, getting her 5th kill.
Yeah, Zoe Weatherington, she's been really active and played really well. Hadn't really had opportunities here in set 3. There's her first opportunity, makes it count to extend Penn State's lead to 3.
And now it's back down to 2 as Morioka's serve is into the net.
It's now 6 service errors for the Nittany Lions. Again, they had a real good shot to be 2-0, up 2-0 in this match. Now it's 1-1, and these errors starting to add up for Penn State.
Duzumas sends it out of play, a hitting error. Good rally by both sides.
Yeah, Duzema with a little bit of a hitting error there. Just trying to place it, not able to keep it in play. That's what Penn State needs to capitalize off these mistakes by Michigan State if they want, as we said, walk out of here with a win. They've lost 2 straight, trying to get back on the winning pattern.
Kerr blocked at the net. Back set, and as Leon gets in, through the block, out of play. As Leon came in late towards the end of set 2, and she's already got 3 kills on 6 attacks.
Yeah, as Leon's been very active, and you like to see that out of a freshman, as we said, from Turkey, doing great things here for the Spartans. We're gonna have a stoppage in play.
Another player from Turkey, and Neil Okur sends the serve away. And while the Penn State's had troubles with serves, Michigan State's had more trouble. That's their 9th service error.
Yeah, as we continue to say it, they can't make these unforced errors. Another service error, up to 9 now. Got to be clean if they're going to try to come back, as they were down early. Find a way to come back. They've been in this position before.
As Leon going cross court. Trammell through the middle. It's blocked, covered by the Nittany Lions. Williams cross court. Yosia keeps it alive. Williams one more time. She's blocked at the net. Aubrey O'Gorman and as Leon.
Yeah, O'Gorman and Aslean with a great combination to get the block, as Aslean's going to head to the bench. Great rallies there by Aslean. You got to be happy that the freshman's come in on the road against a top 15 team and contributed the way she has.
She checks out as Gracie comes in, and there's a service error for the Spartans. That's their 10th. In their last match against Maryland, they only had 7. And that one went 5 sets.
You got to think, where would Michigan State be right now if they didn't have all these service errors that are adding up as Penn State answers?
Same goes for Penn State, as Talisa Elisaya has a service error. Against Wisconsin, Penn State had 8 service errors. They're at 7 right now. Someone who's not having any trouble is Zoe Weatherington.
Yeah, Weatherington, when she's got clean opportunities, like we said, she has been very active, making Michigan State pay. Weatherington and Williams on those outside attack for Penn State's been really good.
Weatherington in the front row with Trammell and Markley. Jillian Grimes in with the serve. Now that serve goes out of bounds. Grimes just didn't appear to catch it cleanly off her hand. Spinning towards the Spartans bench.
There's 8 service errors now for the Nittany Lions. That number just continues to add up. Something this Penn State coaching staff is not going to be happy with.
And there's a service ace for the Spartans. Nalani Yosia brings the Spartans within 1.
This is how they won set 2. Just hang around. Just get there towards the end of the set. Try to steal it. They're doing a great job again here of capitalizing and making it tough on Penn State. They're making Penn State work to win this one.
Markley off the block. Encore through the middle. Comes back to Michigan State's side. And Duzema ties it up at 14.
Yeah, just great kill again by the Spartans. That's Duzema and going right at the Nittany Lions. So again, not what you want to see. Got to think Schumacher-Cawley's thinking about what she needs to do to weather this Michigan State storm that's entered Happy Valley.
Well, one way to get back on top is through miscues by the Spartans. That's their 11th service error.
And Alani Iasia, who's doing a really good job there serving for the Spartans. Time her serve goes long. So again, leaving the door open for Penn State maybe to get back on track.
Another overpass, and Markley throws down the, but a net violation goes against Penn State, and we are tied back up at 15.
Yeah, Julia Bishop was right on that immediately, asking for the call, and she gets it. So tough break for Penn State. We're going to get an opportunity, but as you said, net violation reties this set up.
Weatherington down the right side. Michigan State on top.
That's been more Weatherington's miss. She's kind of trying to go around these blockers and missed right on that near sideline. So it's definitely tough for Penn State to deal with. We'll see what they can do here. Again, the door's open as another service error for the Spartans.
That is their 12th. We're tied back up at 16. Service ace for the Nittany Lions, Mandy Morioka. The freshman out of Torrance, California.
Yeah, Morioka could not have put it any better right near the end line, but keeps it in for the ace.
And now the polar opposite as it's a service error. Ties it back up at 17.
They've just been trading service errors here in set 3. Gotta think someone's gonna be able to win the 17-17. Huge stretch coming here for both teams.
Holland on the slide. Nice dig by Swain. Holland one more time, blocked, covered by Markley rather. Markley pushes it over, floats back to the Penn State side. It hits off the antenna. And it's a point for Penn State.
Yeah, great effort there by the Spartans. That was Swain trying to get some digs, but just too many opportunities for Penn State to find a way to score, and they do there. So it's 18-17 here. As we said, huge stretch for both teams. See who can win set 3, a crucial set 3.
Stark serve received by Swain. Okur through the middle. Nice job by Bilanovic. Williams cross court. Yosia keeps it alive. Duzema pushes it long. She's looking for a tip. She doesn't get it.
And Duzema
Point to Penn State, and there's the first timeout of this set. It goes by Leah Johnson, and we'll step aside. 19-17, the lead for Penn State here in set 3 on Big Ten Plus.
Yeah, I love that timeout there by Leah Johnson. Understand the importance of this stretch here in set 3, trying to weather the storm and try to figure it out here for Michigan State, maybe to pull this out and get a 2-1 lead.
Duzema off the block and out of the timeout. She gets on the board. Duzema now has 5 kills on the afternoon.
Evie Duzema has been really active, especially in this third set, and makes Penn State pay there to cut it to 1.
Elisaya, the center dump.
Yeah, we've seen Michigan State capitalize off that a couple times. Elisaya now giving the Spartans a taste of their own medicine, perfectly placed to get Penn State back up 2.
27 assists for Elisaya so far, 6 digs and a couple service aces, along with those 2 digs, or 2 kills rather. Through the middle, Holland with the dig. Williams from the left side. There seems to be no stopping Kashana Williams. 12 kills. And another timeout taken by Michigan State. Penn State. And a hitting error against Williams brings Michigan State within 1. A well-timed timeout by Leah Johnson.
Yeah, I think Leah Johnson's used her timeouts really well here strategically to allow Michigan State to regroup when they need to.
And a service error by the Spartans. Feels like we say that a lot. It's been a rough day serving for both sides, but still continuing to work at it.
As Lean's a freshman, we have not seen her serve a lot today, so obviously it's not one of her strong suits, but had an opportunity there and gets the error.
Duzema pushes it out of bounds. And Penn State up by 3, 2 points away from taking set number 3.
Yeah, Penn State's gotta feel good, but they gotta finish here. Alicia has 2 serving errors in this set alone.
Here it's Aubrey O'Gorman on the slide, hammering it home into the back corner.
You know, Gorman with great placement, and Aaliyah Moore is going to come back in the match for Michigan State, one of the leading killers. 10 kills for Aaliyah Moore, so got to watch out if you're Penn State with her back in.
Weatherington pushes it down the line, and Penn State now on set point.
Yeah, Weatherington with another great placement as the fans at Rec Hall come to their feet as Penn State 1 point away from going up 2-1 in this match.
Grimes with the serve, floats it through the middle, pinballs back over. Weatherington off the antenna. Michigan State stays alive.
And again, Michigan State with some life. The Spartans bench trying to make some noise and try to maybe get some energy in this Michigan State team.
And that'll end it. A service error against the Spartans from Nalani Yosia, and Penn State takes set 3, 25-22. It's Duzema to get set 4 underway, and off we go. Williams' attack is tipped at the net, and Penn State takes the first point of set 4 on Williams' 13th kill.
Yeah, and right to Kashana Williams to start set 4 by Penn State. No surprise. It's now 13 kills for Williams.
30 kills overall on the weekend after 17 on Friday night in Madison. Moore has her 11th. Two big hitters trading points to start set 4.
Yeah, no surprise. The two coaches saying, what do we got to do here in set 4? Go straight to your big hitters. Kashana Williams and Aaliyah Moore both getting their team started as we got a tie set here.
And Aubrey O'Gorman's serve goes long over the back line.
As we said, we were talking before this set, service errors a problem. Now 15 for the Spartans. That's not a number you want, and Michigan State has it right now. When you come on the road and play a top 15 team, it's not going to be easy.
More off the block. Trammell through the middle, denied. Occur and more. Salen as Leon comes into the game. Bishop with a high arcing serve. Weatherington. We've seen a lot of Williams, and now it's been a lot of Zoe Weatherington as of late, now up to 8 kills.
Yeah, it's been Penn State's MO so far today. They want to attack from the outside of the net back in. It's been Weatherington and Williams. Haven't seen a lot from inside with Trammell, but expect more from her as this set goes on.
Setter dump from Bishop. Pancake dig from the Nittany Lions. And now it's Occur getting the kill off the arms of Taylor Trammell. Ties it back up at 3.
He had a great set there by Michigan State. Obviously, the setter dump, we've seen that a couple times now from Bishop, and she almost got one there. Penn State able to capitalize, but not for long.
Trammell pushes it over. Weatherington blocked, covered. Markley. Her swing goes long.
Yeah, Markley now.
Spartans have their first lead in set 4.
Markley with 5 errors now on her attacks, and that's, again, there's just numbers here that Penn State's going to look at, say we need to clean this up if we're going to move forward in Big Ten play.
Weatherington takes some off it, and it goes off the block. Ties it back up at 4.
That time it was Duzema and Occur kind of mistimed their jumps a little bit. Were on the way down as the ball was coming over, unable to make a play on it on the block.
Maddie Bilanovic with the serve. And that's Occur finding the corner.
Yeah, Occur painted the line perfectly there to get the kill. Couldn't have put it any better.
A picture-perfect kill from Neil Occur gives the Spartans the lead in the early goings of set 4. It's Nalani Yosia with the 16th service error for the Spartans.
We said it before, where would this match be if Michigan State just cut those service errors in half? What would this match look like here for the Spartans?
Morioka with her own service error gives the Spartans the lead back. Setter dump by Elisaya.
Elisaya with a perfectly placed setter dump there, and again, getting Michigan State kind of on their heels. One thing else to do, she attacked a freshman, Azlayan. Probably hasn't played a lot, hasn't seen that a lot at the Division I college level. She's got caught there on her heels.
Tied at 6 as Angelina Stark is back to serve. Joust at the net, and that goes out of play off of Williams. Point for the Spartans. And another service error from the Spartans, this time from Duzema. Ties it back up at 7.
Yeah, that number just keeps to add up for Michigan State. Now I think, what can they do to make up for these service errors? They just keep hanging around in these sets, and those errors becoming crucial.
A double block by the Nittany Lions. Kashana Williams and Taylor Trammell give the Nittany Lions their lead.
Yeah, perfect place there by Trammell and Williams to get the block and get Penn State the lead back.
Holland just creeps over the net and falls down off of Bishop's arm. A service ace for Allie Holland. That's her second.
Yeah, there's Allie Holland. We've seen that a couple times now. Penn State servers getting it right at the net. That one creeps over for Holland to give her the ace.
Moore from the left side.
Yeah, head coach Leah Johnson trusts Aaliyah Moore a lot. We've seen any time some adversity hit this Michigan State team today, they go straight to Aaliyah Moore, and she makes Penn State pay.
Kashana Williams saying, anything you can do, I can do better. That's her 14th kill. The two outside hitters continuing to trade kills. Another service ace for Salesa Elisaya. Her third of the match, and Penn State up by 3.
Yeah, Salesa Elisaya, one of the better servers for the Nittany Lions. She struggled a little bit in that third set, getting back on track there with a great service ace to get the Nittany Lions up 3.
Elisaya raises the top of the net, blocked to the net, covered by the Spartans. Moore one more time off the block. Williams pushes it forward. Moore a tap over, Williams with the dig. Stark from the back row. Oh, what a point by the Nittany Lions. Weatherington with the set to Stark.
Yeah, great rally, and Stark from way back. Just perfectly placed ball. Duzema, I don't think she knew it was coming, kind of caught on her heels, tried to dive late, unable to do anything, and Leah Johnson gonna have to burn her first time out of set 4.
Like Adam said, first timeout taken in this fourth set. Penn State riding a 3-0 run and are up by 4. Salesa Elisaya gets things underway out of the timeout. Back row, it's Duzema, and her attack is long.
Yeah, you'd think down 5 here in set 4, most people would be like, oh, Michigan State taking themselves hold. They've been in this situation a lot today and have found ways to fight their way back and make it interesting towards the end of the set. Going to be looking to do the same here.
That serve goes out of bounds from the Nittany Lions. Just trying to find that corner.
That's where LSI had been going, right towards that corner. That time got caught right on the line.
A 4-point advantage for the Nittany Lions. Bishop's high arcing serve. Trammell through the middle, blocked. Now Weatherington tries her luck. She's has the same fate, but not this time. Trying to send the free ball over, goes off the blocking arms, and it's 14-9 Penn State.
Yeah, Zlayan and Encore were doing a great job there at the net with 2 straight blocks. Third time, not a charm as Witherington makes them pay.
Well, freshman Grimes in to serve. Here's Moore, blocked, but it goes out of bounds. It was Markley meeting her up in the air. Weatherington from the right side, and she's blocked by Okur and Duzema.
Yeah, Michigan State's starting to be very active around the net, making their own blocking presence felt. We talked about Penn State in between sets, making their blocking presence felt. Michigan State doing the same now.
Here's Markley from the left side. Markley's had a tough day hitting 5 errors, but there she's able to find the hardwood on the cross-court kill.
Yeah, Markley's really talented, as we said, had a tough day, but she keeps going. She will find ways to get kills and put points on the board for the Nittany Lions.
Markley one more time. Back-to-back kills for Alexa Markley, and Leah Johnson doesn't like that. Another Spartan timeout. And
yeah, Markley's been very active. And one thing to note, Michigan State used their final timeout there, so Leah Johnson's going to have to let this play out with her Spartan squad on the floor.
As Leon gets the kill, and out of the timeout, well-used timeout there by Johnson. Spartans get back on the board. Markley cross court, and a net violation called against the Spartans.
Yeah, they got Aubrey O'Gorman with a net violation there. And tough break. Looks like Michigan State was going to have a good dig and an opportunity maybe to rally back. Unable to do so with the net violation.
Cross-court swing from Duzema goes long. Penn State grows its lead now up to 6 as of right now, as Leah Johnson heads over to the official, and she's going to challenge that it was tipped at the net. Could be on the horizon for you. Morioka gets it back underway, but the Spartans get that point back off the service error.
You know, Leah Johnson out of challenges and out of timeouts, so able to use that challenge as maybe a mini timeout there to talk to the team, know what they want here. Now down 5 here in a do-or-die set for the Spartans.
Holland on the slide.
Yeah, they have tacked Aslian a lot, the freshman from Turkey. They've been going at her. Obviously, as we said, probably has not played a lot of Division I volleyball, and they're just going right at her. She's going to exit the game. She's had a really good game when she's been out there, but Penn State making an emphasis to make her involved in a lot of those kill attempts.
Stark floats it in and drops it onto the hardwood.
Yeah, just perfect placement there by Stark. Couldn't do it any better right on the floor, and Penn State starting to gain some separation here in set 4, looking to get a win and snap that 2-match losing streak.
7-point lead. Stark floating it in again. Duzema cross court. Bilinovic's there. Stark from the back row. And now it's an 8-point lead as Duzema's attack goes long, 21-13.
Yeah, I just said Penn State starting to gain some separation. Stark might have got bailed out there by the Spartans. A couple of her attacks there looked like they were maybe going to go out of bounds. Michigan State elected to play them and got caught, and Penn State gets the point.
More of a line drive from Stark this time. Meredith O'Gorman back in. Williams blocked at the net. It's Aubrey O'Gorman and Julia Bishop with the double block.
Immediately, Aaliyah Moore is going to check back in for the Spartans here. 21-14, do or die time now for Michigan State. Got to think they're going to look to get more involved a lot.
And that's a serve out of bounds from Meredith O'Gorman.
Yeah, now 18 service errors, and that's you don't want it in that time. Michigan State trying to mount a comeback, allow Penn State to regain control and only be 3 points away from winning this match.
Overpass again. Trammell taps it in, but Moore is there. Now her swing. Tipped up. Trammell taps it over and it falls. Finding the slight little soft spot in between the Spartan defense and Penn State, 2 points away from getting back in the win column.
Yeah, Trammell with perfect placement there. Beautiful touch right over the Spartans blockers. Sets it right down in, and Penn State, as you said, 2 points away from walking out here with a win.
It's Moore, and she's back on the board. Aaliyah Moore up to 14 kills, tying Kashana Williams for a match high.
Yeah, Leah Moore has left it all out there. She has played a phenomenal match for the Spartans. Leah Johnson walked there being very, very proud of her sophomore.
Williams from the left side, off the block, and Penn State on set and match point.
Yeah, it's something Williams can use very well. The grad student, a lot of experience, knows how to use the blockers' aggression against them right off their hands out of bounds. Perfect play there by Williams. As you said, match point here for the Nittany Lions.
It's Elisaya to serve. She's had a strong day from the service line. Moore off the block, kept up by Williams. It's Weatherington. Moore one more time, and she keeps it going.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the game plan for the Spartans. Get Aaliyah Moore opportunities to get kills. It has worked all match. Do it again there. And now you're going to have to rattle off 9 unanswered here just to stay in it. So we'll see what they can do if you're the Spartans.
It's Julia Bishop, flat-footed. Weatherington ends it. Penn State back in the win column, a 4-set win over the Spartans, and Zoe Weatherington gets her 11th kill to end this one on Sunday afternoon.